haven't made a strong case for himself. However, recent reports have now emerged stating that Real Madrid wonderkid Arda Guler could struggle for meaningful minutes in the Real Madrid first team squad in the upcoming season with the overcrowded talent in the squad. We are going to be discussing you detailedly on that in this episode as we progress, and shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as the Merengues' 16-year-old prospect, Joan Martinez, was set to be part of Carlo Ancelotti's first team setup for next season before his fatal injury blow, which saw him rupture his ACL and is now said to be out for a period of 6 to 7 months. More updates on that will follow in this episode as well. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. Eduardo Camavinga's knee injury might seem like it would open up a spot in Real Madrid's midfield, but the reality is quite different for Arda Guler. Despite his absence, the competition for places in Carlo Ancelotti's squad remains fierce, and this is especially true for the Turk youngster. While Guler's potential is undeniable, the harsh truth is that there simply is no room for him in the starting 11 at this time. Guler is a player of immense promise, but his style of play and current stage in his development makes it challenging for him to break into a team that is already brimming with established stars. During the UEFA Super Cup final against Atalanta, it became clear who Ancelotti favors in the midfield. Players like Aurelien Tchouameni, Federico Valverde, and Jude Bellingham are all ahead of Guler in the pecking order. These players have not only proven themselves at the highest level, but have also earned the trust of the manager through consistent performances. Bellingham in particular has solidified his place as an unassailable starter in the Real Madrid midfield. His versatility, intelligence, and hard work rate makes him indispensable to Carlo Ancelotti's plans. Even though Camavinga is out, his absence doesn't create a natural opening for the young Guler. This shows that his injury doesn't necessarily mean a central midfielder spot is up for the grabs, especially with Bellingham covering that position so effectively. Adding to Guler's challenge is the presence of seasoned veterans like Luka Modrić and Dani Ceballos. Modrić, despite his age, continues to be vital in the Real Madrid midfield, offering experience and creativity that only few can match. Ceballos, on the other hand, has been knocking on the door, eager to prove his worth whenever given the opportunity. With these players available, Guler finds himself even further down the list of options for coach Ancelotti. Even if a place is to be open in midfield, Guler is used to playing as a more attacking midfielder or a more attacking role, meaning that the team cannot function with both Guler and Bellingham from the start. Moving forward up the pitch, the situation doesn't get any easier for the young Turk. Real Madrid attacking line is already stacked up with world-class talent. Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, and Rodrygo goals, are virtually guaranteed starters when fit, leaving little room for others to stake a claim. Even in the case of a rotation of injury, Moroccan international Brahim Diaz appears to be ahead of Arda Guler in the pecking order. He has shown that he can be a valuable asset, and Ancelotti seems to have taken note of that. It is also worth mentioning that despite Guler's impressive performances at the European Championships, where he made a strong case for more playing time, this did not translate into significant minutes during the UEFA Super Cup. This suggests that while his talent is recognized, it is not yet enough to displace the more established names in the squad. Arda Guler's road to becoming a regular starter at Real Madrid is fraught with obstacles. His talent and potentials are not in question, but the current composition of the team makes it extremely difficult for young Guler to break through. With players like Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Valverde, and Modrić all ahead of him, and the attacking position also heavily contested, Guler will have to be patient and seize any opportunity that comes his way this season. For now, his place is on the bench, waiting for the right moment to make his mark in the Real Madrid first team setup. However, it is also important to note that young Guler needs to also fight against his injury woes, having stayed away from the first team for the entirety of the first half of last season due to 3 consecutive injuries. However, he then returned in the latter stages of the campaign, and it is fair to say during that period of time, he made the most of every minute handed to him by manager Carlo Ancelotti, and the entire Real Madrid board and players were all impressed. Carlo Ancelotti has a very big decision on his hands to make this season, as nothing has been decided yet, with Real Madrid set to take on Mallorca on Sunday in their opening game in La Liga. At this, the Real Madrid fans will have a glimpse or a clear perspective of how the manager intends to use Guler going forward in this season, with Real Madrid having over 60 games to play. More updates on that will follow. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have now come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.